Hey guys, welcome back to Avotum number 2. Today we will be unnecessarily dissecting a random song, which today will be Rolex by Ao and Tio. Pretty basic names. If I mispronounce them somehow, I apologize. Anyway, this song became really popular. Their only real song that became popular, and I'm pretty sure they're irrelevant now or in jail or something. I heard something or other. Anyway, the song is a really good pump up song, right? I listen to it to go to the gym, before I go to work, anything like that. But I was listening to it and I realized a lot of their lyrics are just kind of silly. And I thought it would be really fun or a funny idea to dissect the lyrics completely out of context or unnecessarily past the point of what normally would be. So if you look at the song, it repeats itself multiple times. Of course, like the I just want to rolly with a dab of ranch. I already got some designer to hold up my pants. I just want some ice on my wrist so I look better when I dance. Have you looking at it, put you in a trance. They repeat that line, that little section, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 times, and they have another part. Yeah. All I ever wanted was a rolly. All I ever wanted was a rolly. Cooler than a snowman with the ice all on me. Now your chick all on me. Now your chick all on me. They repeat that 1, 2, 3 times. They repeat that 3 times. And of course, they say rolly or something like that a lot. So if we just dissect first where they start off, which is the main chorus, they say, I just want to rolly with a dab ranch. Now, obviously, rolly is referring to a Rolex, which is a type of watch, really rich watch. I did not do any research on this. I'm not sure what they mean by a dab of ranch. If I had to guess, my guess would be like if you look at ranch is not just pure white. Ranch has like little seasonings and stuff like that. So what my guess is that they're saying like I want a rolly that's not perfect. Like I want a diamond that's raw. You know, like if you artificially make a diamond, you can make it look perfect as much as you want. But if you have one that's more natural looking, it might have a little spot here, a little whatever here. And I think that might be what they mean by a dab of ranch. Maybe something else. Again, I have done no research on this. I already got some designer to hold up my pants. Pretty self-explanatory. They already got some designer type belt that holds up their pants. I just want some ice on my wrist, which is of course referring to a watch, so I look better when I dance. My assumption with this is that when they're dancing, they're doing a lot of arm motions, but it could just mean in general, every time I dance, no matter what, people are going to see my watch. Have you looking at it put you in a trance? When you're dancing, typically there are people who are watching, obviously, and so he's saying, of all the people that are dancing, I want you to look at me, and this watch is going to be so nice that it's going to put you in a trance. So then it repeats all of that again, and then it says, yeah, all I ever wanted was a rolly. Now, the yeah is typically a music trope, especially with the rap or hip-hop community, just, you know, build momentum in the song or just show influence at that specific point, you know, bring power to that point of the song. But all I ever wanted was a rolly. Again, that's just referring to the watch. All they ever wanted was a watch. Again, I'm not sure quite why they say it twice. It might just be because the line itself needs that many syllables to finish completely, which would make a lot of sense. And then they repeat, all I ever wanted was a rolly. And they say, cooler than a snowman with the ice all on me. Now, this is a very creative and easy to understand line because snowman is going to be cold, right? And we typically refer to really nice jewelry as ice on your wrist, on your neck, your ears. So it's saying he's going to be cooler than a snowman with all the ice he has on, which I think is a pretty creative line. Then he says, now your chick all on me. Just typical hip hop thing of, oh, your girl likes my ice so much that now she's on me and she's left you. Now that part they will repeat again 2 more times. But this next verse is brand new. It says, my rolly don't tick-tock, it just glide. Now the beginning is pretty easy to understand. My rolly don't tick-tock. Rolexes are watches, and he's saying that it isn't working like a watch. Whether he's saying that it doesn't, as in what he's saying it doesn't, or whether he's saying like I don't care, it could be either one. Both of them make sense. The point is, he's saying that it glide. If the only thing I can think about it just glide is with ice, you typically glide on ice, so maybe it's referring to that. But the point of the line is saying like I don't care about keeping time. What I care about is getting attention with this nice watch I have on, right? Um, but it just glide. Keep staring at it, and you might go blind. Pretty easy to understand. It's so shiny, and you're staring at it because it's so rich. I be moving clean. I don't even try. Now this is where it starts to get kind of funny with some of the things they say. I be moving clean. I don't even try. I don't even try is easy to understand, right? You're not even trying to be cool. You're not even trying to be popular. Maybe it's the watch. I be moving clean. I be moving clean. I don't even try. I be moving clean. I think it could be referring to like everything I do is legal. I'm not laundering money. I'm not doing drug money, anything like that. I'm not really sure, but I think that's probably what he's referring to. I don't even try, as in like I'm not even going out on the streets or doing anything crazy to try to get money. It's just coming naturally to me through maybe hip hop or whatever. However, he made his money before this song got big. All I see is bands, bands, I spy. This is another easy line to remember. Bands refers to like those either rubber bands or those actual little things that keep large stacks of money. So all I see is bands. That means you have so much money. You have so many bands holding all your money all around. I spy, which is a popular kids game. You know, those picture books that have a ton of stuff and you have to find specific things. That just rhymes with the last line. I don't even try. I spy. It's a pretty good play on words. Yeah, dat way. I need that moolah by Tuesday. With yeah, dat way, they actually slow it down because the rest of it they're rapping pretty fast. I've been moving clean. I don't even try. All I see is bands, bands. I spy. And then it goes, yeah, dat way. It slows it down, and then it repeats after that. It says, yeah, dat way. I need that moolah by Tuesday. Yeah, dat way. I low key feel like feng shui. Yeah, dat way is just a way of saying, again, just like earlier when I talked about the yeah, 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 it's a way of bringing power to the song, slowing it down just for a second to try to throw you off guard, because no one really wants to listen to a song. It's just the entire time, the exact amount of syllables, every single one. So it's a nice little change in pace in the music. And they're saying dat way. I think they're referring to their lifestyle, as in the lifestyle of I be moving clean, I don't even try. All I see is bands, bands, I spy. Yeah, that way. But after the first yeah, that way, it says, I need that moolah by Tuesday. Moolah is a fancy way of saying money. So I need that money by Tuesday. And I think they're saying that because it rhymes with the next line, feng shui. I have no idea who feng shui is. Again, I did no research into this. Feng shui is clearly an Asian name. Probably a rich person. I low-key feel like feng shui. Probably some rich Asian emperor or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. But either way, the message comes across. He feels like whoever this person is, clearly they were in power. Clearly they were rich. It then goes on, I just now got started. So clearly he's talking about he's young. Got views on views, I'm popping. Now, views on views is referring to the internet sensation. If you were a YouTuber, TikTok, anything like that, and you get a lot of views quickly, you get views on views, stuff like that. I'm popping. It's just a way of saying that you're going off really fast. And then it says, my diamond's going, and then it says the R word, which can be offensive to some people. This just means that they're going crazy. It's kind of another way of saying crazy, but it's just what he's saying. He's saying, my diamonds are going absolutely bonkers. They're going out of this world, right? And then it says, your girl on deck, it's a party. So it's saying that, again, my diamonds are so crazy that they've drawn the attention of your girl, and it's now a party because I've taken your girl from you. Then it repeats the original chorus, I just want to rolly, rolly with a dab of ranch, all the way down, and then repeats the yeah, 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 all I ever want is rolly, rolly. And then we get to what I'm assuming to be T.O.'s verse, because it says Rolex by A.O. and T.O. I'm assuming A.O. is the first part and T.O. is the second part. His voice is a little bit more scratchy, but it still sounds really good. His line is blue face, rolly red face, rolly A. He then goes purple face rolly like some Teletubbies. Now this one makes more sense. Their Teletubbies were this not animation, but this kids show, kind of creepy. A lot of people found it very creepy. And there was different colored ones. There was a purple one. It might be referring to all of them. Blue face, red face, and purple face all are types of Teletubbies. It might be referring to all of them as that type of notorious or fame. But again, it says Rolly after them, and I know the kids show they weren't flexing stuff like that, so I'm not exactly sure what they're referring to there with the fact that they're bringing in the Teletubbies, which makes sense, but then Rolly, I'm not sure exactly. I do know that some of the Teletubbies had like these circle things on their head. Maybe, I'm not sure. After that says, baby diamonds wet, shining like some guppies. Guppies, I think, are a fish. They're either a fish or they're like the frog when they're a baby. I think they're a fish. So that's why it makes sense to say shining like some guppies underwater. Baby diamonds wet. Again, the Teletubbies was a baby's show, so that might be the bridge to talking about baby diamonds wet. Again, there's a big thing of how like diamonds or rich things are ice or just water in general. And so whenever you hear something about wet, shining, ice, cold, all of that, it's referring to your rich things. Especially diamonds are wet or cold. That's the type of analogy they use. After that it says, your man's hating probably 'cause his girl loved me. Pretty obvious line. Your girl came to me because I'm so rich, and now your man, he's talking to the girl, he hates me, right? I pull up to the mall and I'm flexing on your, and it says HOE or just girl, right? Pretty obvious line again. He goes to the mall and he's flexing with all of his stuff to all these guys, girls, right? Galileo on the cut and he got them Buffy's A. This line is pretty hard. I know that there is a basketball player with either that name or something similar, but again, that probably isn't what he's referencing. I don't know who Galileo is. Okay, hey, this is Sam editing the video, and I actually learned that it doesn't say Galileo. The lyrics online get it wrong. It's actually Jaleel, who is his childhood best friend. So that's the only note I wanted to add real quick. So I'm not exactly sure what it means by Galileo in the cut, but I think he got them Buffy's. It probably is referring to just he's really strong, really buff. Maybe not. That's the best guess I can have. And then at the end it says A again. Just a music trope, adding syllables. Then it says, white skins got me going crazy, crazy. Typically white skins refers to just white people, typically younger generation. I think, though, here it's specifically referring to, like, girls. Especially a lot of his friends' girls. He's talking about the white skins got me going crazy, crazy, because there's so many girls coming to me because I'm so rich, you know. And it says, your girl loved me because she probably want my baby. It's a popular thing in hip-hop to talk about girls wanting guys because they want the guys to be the father of their children. Whether it be because they actually want to have a relationship with them or because they want, you know, I had the kid of a rich person, you know, type of thing. But that line's pretty self-explanatory, like, you have a girlfriend, but I am so rich and flexing so hard that she not only wants to be with me, but wants to have my baby. And then it says, ice on my neck costs like $5K. Really easy line. Ice on my neck, that's a necklace. Costs like $5K. The words 5,000K is another way of saying 1,000. I want a girl built just like Kim K. Again, really easy to understand. He wants a girl built like Kim Kardashian, who has, a lot of people find to have a very, a popular view on what a perfect body is, or something like that. A lot of people find her very beautiful, so he wants a girl built just like her. Karate chop that, be just like a sensei. The sensei part makes sense with his first reference of karate chop. I'm not sure why he's doing that to the girl, because he was just referring to how he wants her, but it might be a reference to, like, ownership, of, like, I'm the dominant person, but that's the only thing I can really think of when it comes to that line, because this whole part, at least, they switch a little bit from the diamonds to the girl. Your white skin's got me going crazy, crazy. Your girl loved me probably because she wanted my baby. Ice on my neck, but then it says, I want a girl built just like Kim K. But then it references, like, something that sounds negative. I don't think it is negative, because the other ones are so positive, like, she wants me and I want a girl built like Kim Kardashian. But then it talks about karate chop that be just like a sensei. And then after that, he ends off with pull off in a Rari or a Bentley. A Bentley and a Rari or a Ferrari are both types of cars. And he's saying he would get the girl, he has the ice, and he pulls off in a fancy car. And then he ends it again with, it goes back to what I assume to be Ayo, and he says the whole, I just want to roll here with a dab of ranch all over again, and yeah, all I ever wanted was a rollie. And then he ends off with, all I ever wanted was a rollie, all everyone was Rolly, I just want to Rolly, I just want to Rolly, and it kind of fades off a little bit all the way to the end. So that's my interpretation of the kind of funny lyrics, but somewhat creative at points, of Rolex by Ayo and Tio. I wish we had seen more from them, but again, like I said, they fell off to irrelevancy. I'm pretty sure one or both of them went to jail at a time, and then this is the only song that got them popular. It's pretty smart at points, and it has a really good tune, which is why a lot of really good flow as well, which is why a lot of people use it for gym pump up, stuff like that. But yeah, that's my interpretation. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.